Hi, this is Brandon Smiley from Thirst Gym. Today I'm going to talk about an exercise we use called the half kneeling band row. So we're going to use our half kneeling position as we've talked about in other exercises, and we're also going to use a rowing variation, particularly with a mini band in this case. So all you need for this, some kind of band. Usually use monster mini and light bands for this exercise, and then we choke it to some kind of rack or pole or whatever you have in your gym or access to. Got an AirX pad to put my knee down. So this is a great way to help teach clients and athletes how to row properly, because you've got the accommodating resistance to the bands. They're going to have to learn how to row harder, but also control it at the same time, and then you can kind of work with their strength curve. The other great thing is you can about superset this exercise with about anything, because like I said, all you really need is a band and something to tie to. So if you got an athlete doing some bench presses, tie the band onto the rack and some half kneeling rows. You're going outside and you're pushing the prowler with some kind of conditioning circuit. Again, you can pop down, put this on the prowler, and do a couple rows per arm, and then go back to whatever exercise you were doing. So it's something that you can definitely utilize at almost anywhere in your training program, whether it be as a finisher or one of your main exercises. For us, we use it as a way to teach our single arm pull. So when we break down our programs, we try to attack certain movement patterns based upon what the athlete or the client needs. And a lot of times we do a lot of rowing, and we like to do a lot of single arm rowing. And this is one exercise that we can use, especially with more kids than adults preferably, because it's a very simple exercise. And once the average client gets it, boom, they're ready to go on to something more difficult. So like I said, you're going to take the band here. You're going to be, you have two options how to hold it. I'll talk about that first. You can actually hold it like an actual handle. So your hand's going to be like this. Or you can actually put your hand in the band and then around, and then create your handle that way. I prefer this way rather than having to hold on to it, and I feel that I can actually pull better on the band versus having it in my fingertips. So again, I'm gonna put my hands through the band like this. I'm gonna go to my half kneeling position here, and then when we coach this, we make sure that clients start with their arms long, and then we're gonna take our elbow, we're gonna pull it back while our chest stays tall, ribs are staying down, and then we're gonna pull back and then forward. So as you can see, I'm kind of using some rotation when I turn to row. Some clients like to keep their hands completely neutral and row. Some will do pronated. We try to really get away from the pronated because we get a lot of elbow flexion instead of actually getting the rowing variant we want. Try to get this elbow back behind the hips, but you also don't want the shoulder to come too far forward. We don't want to lean forward into the row. Like I said, our chest is tall, but our ribs are down. Everything's locked. Arm comes back. And that's it. Almost we're going to pinch our armpit while we pull our elbow back. We generally program this exercise for sets of 3 to 4, anywhere from 8 to 15 reps an arm. It just depends on where it's at in the athlete or client's training program. If you have any questions, want to shoot us an email or something, just visit thirstgym.com. Thanks. Have a great day.